Well, hello everyone. I wanted to curl my hair before I got started. So today we're going to talk about hashtag his side too. So it's a brand new hashtag like MeToo, only his side too. So today, unfortunately, we got some pretty bad news for the MeToo movement, and that is a couple of things have surfaced between Scott Bao and Nicole Egert, and Nicole Egert's being slammed on Twitter throughout the media for a false story, a changing story. I'm getting ready to go out to dinner with my husband, so I'm kind of trying to get ready at the same time, but I'm a little heated and I wanted to see if I can get this thing going, but not good. In one of my other videos, I mentioned that it was kind of a slippery slope only because I know Nicole Egert personally. And, you know, I did definitely struggle with the fact that I knew her story, and I honestly couldn't really watch her TV appearances. And as I said, that I did reach out to Nicole to see if she would have some champagne with me when she was in New York. And when I saw she was with Lisa Bloom, I had a bad taste in my mouth, and I didn't like it. And she kept going on TV talking about it, and it was tough for me. I did not talk to her on Facebook. I haven't reached out to her whatsoever, because when I saw the video of Scott Bao, you know, trying to defend himself and him holding up all this proof, you know, what am I going to say to defend Nicole? And I'm going to keep what Nicole told me to myself, but half and half is what Scott says, and half and half, the other half is what Nicole said. And I was a little disappointed in what Nicole was saying. And what was more disgusting was the fact that social media, Twitter, everyone was jumping on Scott Bao, saying that, well, obviously he's a sex predator just like that, you know, the President of the United States that he loves so much. Well, you know what? We're not allowed to judge celebrities on who they voted for when it comes to something like this. Just because of who he voted for doesn't mean that he's a sexual predator, that he's a child molester, that he's a rapist. Okay? I don't care how much you hate the president. He's still the president. We all have to live with it, whether you like it or not. That's regardless of the fact. I know Nicole enough to know that she was pro-Bernie, and when Bernie sold his supporters up a river and endorsed Hillary, she was not going for Hillary. So I'm going to say this about Nicole Egert. She is very evasive. She's a good heart. Deep down, you have to really get to know her. And I gotta say, did I really, really, really get to know her? I'm not gonna say I really, really got that close, because she does keep people at arm's length. And I noticed that, and I was always fine with that. But I always liked her. And are we best friends? We're not best friends. But if she called me in the middle of the night and she needed something, absolutely I'd be there for her. Like I said, I know people are going to come down on Nicole, but I have to say that this whole thing was a shit show between Nicole Egert and Scott Bao. Now, I can't stand Scott Bao's wife. I never met her, but just the way that she talks on Twitter, and if you even, she runs his Twitter. She runs everything for him. If you're a good-looking girl, she's going to immediately block you. Like that nitwit, the other space cadet, Melissa Shitface Schumann, whatever. We'll get to that bitch later. But I don't like Scott Bao's wife. But the right thing to do is, I remember what Nicole had said to me in 2011 at a sushi restaurant. And she did say that she was underage and that he kind of took advantage of her. But a little of what Scott was saying is also true. But I don't think that Nicole came up with this whole thing by herself. I think that she's surrounded by some unsavory people that kind of pushed her into doing all this. And it really sucks because Nicole's a child actor. She's been through it all, you know. She's been close to Corey Feldman, Corey Haim. She knows all of them. She knows everyone in Hollywood. She's been around the block. And if you knew Nicole, you would see she's very humble. She's very down to earth. And when I saw the video of her on TMZ talking where she's taking a walk with someone I didn't even know, and she's like, I just want to sorry. I'm thinking, I just don't understand. I just don't understand what is going on. I don't know this Alexander Polinsky kid. I know Charles in Charge, but am I a Scott Bao fan? No. But I really believe that someone was behind Nicole and pressured her into doing this. Now, what people have to also realize is, as far as if you're a woman and you're watching this, if you're a man and you're watching this, generally speaking, men don't like going out on a date with a woman, and you know, they get into it and they start getting to know each other, and you know, she says that she was raped. She says that she accused someone of rape, or men don't like to date women like that. I'm wondering who the hell is going to want to date Nicole Egert now? And even worse off, she's got 2 daughters. I've carried her baby in my hands, okay? When baby Keegan was little baby, I had her in my hands. God bless her. And I met her daughter. Her daughter's so talented, so sweet. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking today, when I found out the news, what the hell is Nicole going to do now? Because how is she going to go on an audition? Acting's everything that she knows. And she's also a businesswoman, but she's an actress. This goes for many of these actresses that are coming forward. How is Rose McGowan going to walk? How is Nicole going to get an audition? And producers are not even going to want to give her a shot because she's such a liability. You accused the man of rape, but you lied about it. Who's to say that I didn't give you the part because I told you to suck my dick and you wouldn't? Who's to say that you're not going to come out and say that I raped you? No chance. Not going to deal with Nicole Egert. Not going to deal with all these girls that keep coming out with all these lies. When you come out and you lie and you wait 15 years, 20 years to come forward when it is wrong to do that, and the story keeps changing, your story cannot freaking change because the truth doesn't change. Now, I've been trying to convey this to shit-stained Schumann, Melissa Schumann. She's not getting it. But now, I'm kind of being a little harassed by her fake social media accounts on Twitter, just being called a bully. Either that she's got her friend from Dream saying, what'd she say? Oh, she called me troll. Oh, and so did the husband. She called me and a whole bunch of other girls trolls. So if you're not on Melissa Schumann's side, if you're not on the shit-stained side, then you're a troll. You're a troll. Okay. Everyone on Twitter is a troll. Twitter is open season. When you put yourself out there, you better put your suit of armor on if you're sensitive. If you're sensitive, baby, this arena ain't for you. YouTube, this arena, if you bruise easily, don't be a YouTuber. Don't put yourself out there. Don't go on TV. Don't be on reality shows. Don't put your life out there. Me, I can handle it. You can come at me. Melissa Schumann's father called me scum. Says I'm the worst of them. Okay, coming from someone who knows absolutely zero, zilch, nada about me, okay? Who cares? He's a drunk. Now, I did some investigating on him a little. That whole family needs to stop. Now, we haven't heard a lot from Shitstain Schumann in a couple of days since her husband started putting up all these little threats on Twitter how the trolls' heads are gonna spin tomorrow. And I just was like, And then all of a sudden Life and Style prints another version and more to her story. Okay, I happen to know. Now, I'm not stupid. You're not dealing with a stupid fucking person here. Okay? I've been around the block too. I know media pretty well. I know the law. I know TV. I know how producers work. I know how things work. You cannot continuously shop a story after it's already been out there. She was on Dr. Oz. So her story was out there. But now she has a little twist. So now that journalist who thought he did such a great thing by printing a story about Shitstain is a hero, and our heads are going to spin. And all of a sudden we get the link to it, and we're all kind of, me and that secret group are kind of like this. That was it? Oh, okay. And then Shitstain Schumann has an epiphany. Oh, yes. Shitstain Schumann has an epiphany that she is going to file a police report, okay? Best part of my week is finding out that Shitstain Schumann's filing a police report with either the Santa Monica police or maybe the Long Beach, whatever. Now, statute of limitations, blah, 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 blah. I'm sure she walked in there with her sob story and her melodrama, and whatever she had to say, bada bada bing, bada boom, she left, and the cops left her their asses off. They're like, is she kidding me? Girl's making a fool out of herself all over the place. It's hard not to be drawn to the sickness in this girl's head because it's fascinating. Now, sweetheart Schumann, you cannot change a story 3 times. Okay? You start to lose credibility. Okay? So, I'm not going to make this a long video, but we haven't heard from Melissa in quite some time. Days or whatever. I don't know if she thinks that she's got us on edge. We're not really on edge. Because I'll tell you what may have happened. Either the police already told her, not much we can do but file a report, and yeah, we'll look into it, and we'll go out and we'll talk to him. Or they sent Metro PD in Vegas to talk to him, because I think that's where Nick is. I don't know where the hell Nick is, but if he lives in Henderson, well then if he lives in Henderson, then the Henderson police came. But if he lives in Vegas, then it's Metro PD. So it's either that or Nick got a cease and desist from his attorney. Letter sent to her. Only costs $1,000. Depending how much his lawyer's milk on him per hour. Whatever, it's usually about $1,000. So, either she backed off with the fear of consequence of a lawsuit, which is pretty much what Nicole did. And that's why she's backing off. And she can me too until her freaking head spins. But if shit-stained Schumann wants anything left of her name to have any credibility, she'll just be honest. She didn't like rejection. Women don't like rejection. And there's many women throughout time that have used and said that they were raped because they felt rejected. And sadly, it's a known fact. And now there are dozens of men being accused of rape. Just the allegation is getting their contracts wiped out. And these people have worked all their lives. So just because shit-stained Schumann says Nick Carter raped me, so does that mean there's no due process? That we just skip everything? That is not right, okay? And for her latest, I don't know, either her latest personality to say that I'm obsessed with Melissa, blah, blah, blah. I just want this shit to be over, okay? I want this shit to go away, okay? I'm trying to help Nick because I know that Melissa Shitstained Schumann is a liar, okay? And that blog that was written by that anonymous fan that mentioned my name, let me tell you something. That was a pretty good freaking blog. And it laid out all of the facts. So don't be telling me that I need to friggin' back off. Because what you're doing is friggin' wrong. Because not only does it hurt Nick Carter, but it hurts the family, it hurts the Backstreet Boys, hurts a lot of people's careers that work around them. So something must have happened along the way to this girl's ego that she thought she was something extremely special. And she's apparently used to getting her way, and she's always thought that she was better. She did. She left Dream to be a solo artist. I mean, why would the rest of the girls in Dream want anything to do with her after she left them high and dry? Well, like, why would they? If you have no loyalty, then why should they support you? I don't know why that the fat chick from Dream wants to go on Twitter the other day and make some sort of passive-aggressive message towards me, calling me a troll. It's always a troll. Well, guess what? My hair ain't fucking frizzy, so, bitch, you need to go to the fucking salon. And you need to get a fucking job. I may look freaking huge right now with my robe on and my triple D tits, but honey, I'm from freaking Vegas, baby. And I got them from Vegas. And I love them. I'm pretty tiny in the waist. So, and I look good tonight. And I'm going to have dinner with my husband. And today is a really good day for the hashtag his side too. But unfortunately, it's not a good day for Nicole Egert. And I'm sorry that she somehow got dragged into this or got brainwashed into doing this to Scott Bao. And I'm glad that it happened, though. I'm glad that either Nicole's coming clean or Nicole blah, 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 because now it's becoming real, you know? One girl said, one down, one more to go. And I said, no. Melissa's not gonna do that. She doesn't have dignity, character. She's not, you know, I don't respect her. And there's so many things about her that I just don't respect. And I don't think she could ever redeem herself. Even if she came out and publicly said, you know what, I was butthurt, and I'm sorry I did this, blah, blah, blah. I still don't find any redeeming qualities about her. I don't. I think that someone like her really needs a mental evaluation, psychological evaluation, and I don't need to be an investigator, a police officer, or a judge to rule that this woman needs a psychological evaluation. There's something wrong with this girl, okay? Now, I find it very commendable that Nick Carter has not said anything except gave his simple statement. And I'll tell you why. If Melissa Schumann, whatever her stupid name is, if she got her way, she would get her little payout and blah, 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 blah. But guess what? If Nick Carter gave her hush money, it would ruin him, because women would be coming from everywhere. It's exactly what happened to Michael Jackson. It's the wrong thing to do. If you are guilty, a lot of these guys are actually saying, well, who was it? The McDonald's guy, the one that did the Supersize Me. He just came out. No one even accused him. He just came out. But he did that for publicity. Said, Kevin Spacey. I've met Kevin Spacey. He was really nice. Did he sexually harass me or assault me? Was he rude to me? Absolutely not. It was a very nice conversation I had with him. And his career is kaput, but he admitted it. So, I just want to say that Melissa Schumann's Twitter is really disturbing. She is lashing out at radio stations and alike, saying, how can you support my rapist? This is my truth. There is no such thing as your truth, Melissa. There's only the truth. So take your truth and put it in a rubber room with a straitjacket. The truth. What is the truth? Well, guess what? I'll tell you what the freaking truth is, you little asshole. The truth is all rape victims, what do they all have in common? What do they all say? What do they all say? Well, you know what? How about we say, well, let's take all rape victims and just put them on the side for a second. How about one girl had said, Nick Carter has women throwing themselves at him all the time. You know what? It's true. I was a ready and willing participant. Fine. It's true. They do. But the girl says he doesn't have to rape anybody because he can have any girl he wants. Oh, they shoot back and they say rape is about power over someone else. Rape is about power over someone else. Okay, I'm definitely going to give you that. But this is the thing. Melissa Schumann is the only person who really claims that she was raped by Nick Carter. Now, you have Bill Cosby that admitted and had 50 women who didn't even know each other all have similar stories. Okay? You have rapists that get away with it once and then they continue that behavior. If they're addicted to the power element, they're not just going to stop at one. It's kind of like how serial killers start. They have one, they get that, I guess, adrenaline rush. I don't know. But I do watch a lot of crime documentaries, and I used to love Nancy Grace for years. But I know a lot about stuff like that, and I don't believe that Nick Carter raped you. I really don't, sweetie. And what you're doing is so wrong. And now you're getting your family involved to try and tell me off. I can say whatever the fuck I want, bitch. And there's nothing you can do about it. I ain't saying he raped me. But I am calling you a liar. And the reason I know that you're a liar is because there's proof. And guess what? You know where the proof came from? The proof came from you, sweetie. The proof is all the videos, all the tweets, all the bullshit that you put out on social media. You gave all those Backstreet Boys fans the ammo. You gave them the evidence to put it, just a conglomerate of girls from the UK, South America, from LA to New York City, All of them. None of them know each other. And they're all coming back. Boom, 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 boom. And one fan puts it all together in a blog. And what does one of your fake profiles say? It shot out to me saying, oh, I didn't even finish reading that blog because it seemed so one-sided, or something like that. Well, you know what, honey? If you don't even want to look at the blog, it's over. It is over. How are you going to argue with someone who is not open-minded? Because you know what? I was open-minded when it came to Melissa Schumann. I read her blog with an open mind. I did want to sympathize with the little nutcase. I did. I really wanted to sympathize with her and have something. But what did you do? You're reaching out to all of his ex-girlfriends. They're not like reciprocating with you. They don't want anything to do with your mess. They know that you're freaking crazy. Everybody in the world knows you're freaking nuts. You think that Willa Ford's going to want to get mixed up in your drama? You're trying to tweet to Paris Hilton? Dude, if you send a tweet to Paris Hilton, just tell her that the Simple Life is freaking awesome. Because the Simple Life is freaking awesome. Because of Nicole Richie. And it ends there. That's it. You don't try to have a team of allies so that you can all jump on Nick Carter. What did you think that all of his ex-girlfriends were going to say? That they were going to be like, yeah, Melissa, we got you back. Thank you. The only people having your back is that stupid husband of yours. Okay? And what little friends you have. Because I bet you $1 million, your friends and family are pretty embarrassed. And your dad is on his Facebook shouting it all over the place. Oh, this is going to be so big. And he's tweeting out all these links of Life and Style, making it public. And, oh, I'm flying first class. Okay, people with money that fly first class don't really talk about money, okay? So we all know that he's just a drunk loser. And I know what he does for a living. He's on LinkedIn. He's not that great. So he needs to, like, sit the fuck down. Okay, number one with the father. I know what your husband makes. He's just the backup dancer. Did you think that you were going to live the life of Riley with a backup dancer? No, because you thought that something was going to happen with Dreaming. You were going to be a big star. And your husband was going to work with you and blah, 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 blah. That's probably what you thought. But you know what? I am belittling myself to bring myself to the same logic of what you're thinking. So I'm going to take off my clothes and put my dress on. But you know what, Melissa? I am not finished with you. Not finished with you, bitch. And you can't stop me. I can say whatever the hell I want. And I'm going to. And you should learn a lesson from Nicole. I told you months ago, you better friggin' stop. People can see right through your lies. You better stop. I told you to stop. What did you do? You ignored me. You totally and completely ignored me. And now it's too late. It's just too late. And what are you going to do? You're going to sneak away quietly? Because the videos are going to still stay up. And my followers are going up. I don't know why. I'm like at 500 or something like that. It's insane. So people want to see these friggin' videos and they want to see those blogs. And you know what? I might just do another video. This isn't part 3, Melissa. I'm not done with you.